In this video, we'll go over the different options available for us to test our application either in the simulator or on a device. So with our application created, what we have to do is use this little drop down right here, and you should have a configuration already created for you. If you don't, you can always create a new one by going to Edit Configurations, which we'll do now. So either way, click on Edit Configurations, and you can see all the configurations you have for your application right here. You can add new ones by using this little plus button, and you can remove configurations with the minus button. So this mobile flex configuration that I have is of type Flash App. And you can see here that we have a specific build configuration we're using. What we're looking for is this section right here. This is what tells us what to do when we actually run the application. So by default, it's going to run on an emulator or simulator within IntelliJ. So here it's going to default to Google Nexus 1. And you can always change this if you want to. If you wanted an iPhone Retina display, iPad Retina, regular iPad, or any of these other devices. You can always choose other Android device or other iOS device and input your own screen resolution, full screen resolution, and pixels per inch. An additional option, which perhaps you'd want to do later on in the process, is to actually debug this on an Android device. So what you would do here is plug in either over the network or on a USB, so actually having your device connected via USB to the computer that you're running IntelliJ on. You can have it actually install, launch, and run on that device to test it, which is of course a very good test. So mostly we're going to want to choose emulator here. So let's choose emulator, and we'll just hit OK. So to actually run, we can press this little triangle to run in debug mode. So if we set any breakpoints along here, like that, we could run in debug mode as well. So we're just going to click Run and see how this application looks when it runs inside of the emulator inside of IntelliJ IDEA. Okay, so here's our application. Basically, we don't have much going on. We've got this action bar up here and a little home button. But interestingly enough, because we're emulating Android, we have the back menu and search buttons here. But we can also, no matter what, rotate left or right to simulate a landscape mode as well. If we wanted to change this, we can go right back into Edit Configurations. And instead of other Android device, maybe I'll just choose Google Nexus 1, which is the default. Hit OK once again, and hit Run. And you can see because of the different PPI settings and the different resolution settings, it looks a bit different when we use that profile. But we'd still have the same controls available to us, even using this.